What's up, sports bettors? We got Seahawks Saints, and I got a really good bet for you. We're going to be locking it in together. So we're going to go through, kind of the odds as well as our picks and predictions, best bets for this game. So I'm pretty excited about it. And also, I locked in Oklahoma +7, huge college football matchup for week 6 of college football in Texas, Oklahoma. And we'll be talking about that a bit later, but let's get back to the game. So, Seahawks are underdogs. They're best offered at +207. It looks like on Sports Interaction right here, which is a Canadian sportsbook. And the Saints are best offered at -215. So where are the Saints offered? We can kind of scroll around. And I think they're best offered, I forget. But regardless, you always want to line shop and ensure you're getting value. If you're placing bets at, +190 on PointsBet, when there's other sports books offering, +207, +195, +206, you're just getting ripped off, right? You're getting a horrible price. As a sharp bettor, you need to be price conscious, right? You're not going to win every bet. Sports betting isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about realizing, understanding the market and getting an edge. And if you're placing bets at these terrible prices like +184, +190, when there's other bookmakers offering +200 to +207, you're screwed, right? You're screwed from the beginning because you're getting such terrible prices. It's like trying to be a good investor if you have to buy everything at 2 times the price. It's not going to happen. So always line shop and just kind of see what the market, where the market's at. And it's completely free to browse odds on OddsJam for any sport you want to look at. UFC, tennis, boxing, whatever. Free to browse odds for any markets, player props, all that good stuff. So, in terms of the point spread, it's at 5.5, 6, depending on the book. So you can see right here, Pinnacle's laying 6 on the Seahawks. So if you want to bet, on the Seahawks, you should be playing it +6 on Pinnacle, -110. Again, sports betting is all about finding these points of value that make you go from a losing bettor to a winning bettor in the long run. If you're placing bets at +5.5 at -110, when you could get +6, you're not going to make money. It's just not going to happen, right? Like if the Seahawks, let's say, lose by 6, they lose by 2 field goals, which is very reasonable. Like that's a key number in football is 6. If the Seahawks lose by 6, we're pushing on Pinnacle. We're losing if we place that bet on DraftKings, BWin, Casumo, Come On, and a lot of these other sports books. So you got to find value. And then in terms of the total, it's at 45.5. But let's get into my bet. So the play I have is actually going to be in the total points market. So I'm on over 44.5 at -110 on WynnBet. And you can see again here, most sports books, the market consensus is over under 45.5. And we were able to pick up over 44.5. So we were able to get a full point of improvement from where the market is currently at, right? That's really the power of this positive EV betting tool, which is pretty simple, right? The positive EV betting tool, there's no really BS. It kind of just takes all these millions of odds offered on sports books, college football, NFL, everything, right? All these player props, TD scores, it takes everything and just shows you all of that data, where there are the biggest line discrepancies. So we can see in Seahawks Saints, it's clearly in the total, right? Over 44.5 is -125 on PointsBet, DraftKings, -130 on Betfair, -129 on Pinnacle, -125 on Resorts World. So as a sharp bettor, this should set off alarm bells in your head like, wow, we're getting really good value with over 44.5 at -110. And value's all that matters long term as a sharp bettor. It's the same thing just like being an investor. You're looking for stuff that's on sale. You're looking for bets that are mispriced, that should be at much worse odds where you're getting a lot of value, right? So we're placing this bet at -110 and it should be like -130. So we're using all of the sports books kind of in the market, treating them as an independent data point to find these sharp betting opportunities, beat the VIG, beat the juice, win long term. So I hammered it, right? So that's my first play for this game. And then we also had the Oklahoma bet, which you'll see if we continue to scroll down. We had Oklahoma +7, 1.34% profit margin on that play. So 2 sharp bets. I hit them both. Here's our profit margins. Here's our stakes. And here's our total profit margin. So we just made 33 bucks, right? So we've been tracking our profit and loss. We're up 12K positive EV betting since the start of football season. On live streams, we're up 4.5K. So just finding bets with an edge, trying to share them with you, really show you the power of following the markets, following the line movements, and just, as a sharp bettor, you're always looking for an edge. You're always looking for value, right? So you can see right here, Oklahoma +7 still available. So we could double down on it if we wanted to. But hopefully you found this video helpful. Let's make some money, guys. And thanks so much for your time.